Hello everyone and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Kody Brown's secret wedding exposed. Robyn Brown in tears, fans stunned. In a jaw-dropping turn of events that has sent shockwaves through the Sister Wives fandom and left even longtime viewers speechless, whispers about Kody Brown's alleged secret wedding have erupted into a full-blown firestorm, and the chaos surrounding the accusations is spiraling faster than anyone could have imagined, with insiders claiming that Kody, who has spent the better part of the last few years insisting that he was done with expanding his family and ready to focus solely on building a healthier life with Robyn, may have quietly exchanged vows with a mysterious new woman in a clandestine ceremony that reportedly took place far from the prying eyes of cameras, the public, and even, according to certain sources, Robyn herself, leading to a dramatic emotional breakdown that left her in tears and fans in disbelief as the news began to spread like wildfire across social media platforms, where theories, screenshots, and alleged sightings have formed the backbone of the most explosive conversation the Sister Wives universe has seen since Christine and Janelle walked away from the plural marriage that once defined the Brown family's identity, creating an entirely new wave of speculation about whether Kody has truly moved on, or whether this is yet another attempt by the embattled patriarch to reclaim the power and prestige he believes he lost after 3 of his wives abandoned ship. According to swirling reports, the alleged wedding was not only secret but deeply symbolic, supposedly held on a remote property in southern Utah where Kody has been spotted several times in the past year, often without Robyn, and occasionally in the company of an unnamed brunette woman whose identity has become the subject of furious online debate as fans attempt to determine whether she is a business associate, a romantic prospect, or someone who has been connected to the Brown family for far longer than anyone initially realized, with some insisting she may have ties to the early days of Kody and Mary's first marriage, while others believe she could be a friend introduced through one of Kody's business ventures. The alleged ceremony, described by one anonymous source as small but shockingly intimate, appears to have bypassed all of the traditional plural marriage optics that once defined Kody's spiritual unions, leading fans to wonder whether the 2025 version of Kody Brown is abandoning the spiritual justification he once used to justify his marriages and instead seeking a legally binding relationship that places him in a far more secure position than the fractured, emotionally charged dynamic that existed in the Flagstaff years. Robyn, who has long been portrayed as the favorite wife and who supported Kody through some of the most tumultuous seasons of the family's history, reportedly broke down in tears when confronted with the rumors, allegedly telling close friends that she could not believe Kody would betray our covenant by secretly pursuing another woman after claiming he no longer had interest in plural marriage, and that she feels blindsided, humiliated, and deeply shaken by the thought that she may now be forced to share Kody's affection, time, and financial resources with yet another wife, even after Christine, Janelle, and Mary publicly made it clear that Robyn was the only one who still wanted Kody. Fans, meanwhile, are torn between disbelief and morbid fascination as the saga intensifies, with some insisting that the rumors are nothing more than a ploy to stir up interest before the new season of Sister Wives drops, while others argue that Kody has demonstrated time and time again that he is capable of making impulsive, emotionally charged decisions that alienate his family while reshaping the direction of their lives overnight, a pattern that began when he abruptly shifted his loyalty almost entirely to Robyn several years ago and has only intensified as the family's internal fractures widened. Social media has become a battleground of theories, with Reddit threads exploding in real time as users dissect grainy photos of Kody appearing to hug a woman in a parking lot, analyze supposed wedding ring glimpses captured in candid fanshot footage, and debate whether TLC's tight-lipped silence is an indicator that the network is saving the bombshell for an upcoming premiere. Meanwhile, Facebook groups and YouTube channels have gone into overdrive, producing hour-long breakdowns of the alleged ceremony, complete with timelines, alleged eyewitness accounts, and speculative emotional analyses of Kody's current state of mind, with many longtime viewers arguing that after losing Christine, Janelle, and Mary, Kody may feel compelled to rebuild the plural marriage structure he once prided himself on, at any cost. While some fans have expressed sympathy for Robyn, pointing out that she has shouldered the emotional burden of being the last remaining wife and that a secret wedding would shatter her carefully cultivated sense of security, others have been less sympathetic, arguing that Robyn's past behavior, particularly her role in the shift of family dynamics, has now come full circle, leaving her to face the kind of heartbreak that Christine, Janelle, and Mary endured for years while Kody minimized their pain and redirected his devotion elsewhere. The swirling drama has also reignited old conversations about the power dynamics within the Brown family, with many fans noting that Kody has a long-standing tendency to shift blame, rewrite narratives, and portray himself as the misunderstood victim in the face of family conflict, a pattern that now raises questions about whether this alleged new marriage is less about love and more about restoring a sense of control, authority, and spiritual identity that has eroded over time. If the rumors prove true, this secret wedding could represent the beginning of a seismic shift in the Brown family legacy, potentially forcing Robyn to reassess her entire role within a marriage she believed was exclusive and secure, while also giving fans a front-row seat to what could become the most dramatic storyline in Sister Wives history, eclipsing even the iconic breakup moments that played out when Christine announced her departure and Janelle followed soon after. And if TLC cameras did indeed capture any portion of the alleged ceremony, or even Kody's attempts to hide it, it would not only explain the renewed secrecy surrounding production schedules, but could mark the first time viewers watch Robyn grapple with the possibility of being replaced, marginalized, or pushed into a position she never expected to occupy, where she is no longer the center of Kody's emotional and romantic universe. Theories continue to multiply, with some insiders insisting that the new woman is younger, financially stable, and aligned with Kody's post-2024 vision for rebuilding the family into a tighter, less chaotic unit, while others believe she may have been swayed by Kody's charismatic speeches about commitment, unity, and spiritual purpose, an approach he has historically used to bring women into the family. Whether the rumors ultimately prove true or unravel as exaggerated fan speculation, the firestorm has already accomplished one thing. It has reignited global fascination with the Browns at a time when fans believe their storylines had begun to fizzle out, thrusting Kody, Robyn, and the entire Sister Wives legacy back into the spotlight with an intensity that mirrors the show's early seasons, reminding viewers that in the world of plural marriage, drama is always lurking beneath the surface and secrets, especially wedding-sized ones, never stay buried for long. As the controversy surrounding Kody Brown's alleged secret wedding grows more intense by the day, the narrative has taken on a life of its own, expanding from scattered whispers into a swirling vortex of speculation, emotional fallout, and shocking new accusations that threaten to upend whatever fragile stability remains in the Brown family, with fans now demanding answers from not only Kody and Robyn but also TLC, whose silence has begun to look less like neutrality and more like strategic suspense building as producers scramble behind the scenes to determine how to handle the avalanche of attention the rumors have generated, especially since several unverified but widely circulated claims suggest that the network may have been caught off guard by Kody's actions and is now wrestling with whether to incorporate the alleged second wedding into the upcoming season or save it as a mid-season bombshell that will reignite ratings in ways not seen since Christine first announced she was leaving. More intriguing still are the hints emerging from supposed insiders that Robyn's breakdown extended far beyond mere tears, with some alleging that she confronted Kody in an explosive argument that left him defensive, frustrated, and accusing her of trying to control his spiritual path, a claim that, if true, would represent a stunning reversal of the long-held belief that Robyn holds considerable influence over Kody's decisions and now paints a picture of a husband desperate to redefine himself in the aftermath of losing 3 wives who challenged his leadership and shattered his carefully curated image as the head of a united plural family. Meanwhile, fans have begun digging deeper into the mysterious brunette who has become the focus of so much speculation, analyzing everything from the jewelry she wears to the shape of her silhouette in blurry fan photos, generating theories that range from the plausible to the absolutely wild, with some suggesting she may be connected to a religious community Kody has been quietly reconnecting with, while others insist she may be the same woman he was rumored to have met during a business conference in late 2024, where eyewitnesses claimed he appeared unusually cheerful and almost giddy in her presence, a marked contrast to the stressed, irritable version of Kody viewers have seen on recent episodes. As these theories gain traction, Robyn's emotional state has become a major talking point, with fans split between those who believe she is finally experiencing the same heartbreak the other wives felt, and those who argue that Robyn's tears stem from losing control rather than losing Kody himself. A distinction that has sparked heated debates across multiple platforms and drawn attention to the long-standing perception that Robyn's entrance into the family triggered the unraveling of the once tight sister-wife bond that existed between Christine, Janelle, and Meri. And while Robyn reportedly insists she never wanted to be Kody's only wife, the timing of her distress, paired with her earlier claims that plural marriage worked only because of the sacrifices made by the original wives, has left fans skeptical, suspecting that she may now be feeling the consequences of the very dynamic she helped create, one in which the emotional scales were heavily tipped in her favor for over a decade. As the frenzy grows, Kody's alleged secrecy has been analyzed through every possible lens, with some fans theorizing that he hid the wedding to avoid legal complications, others arguing he feared Robyn's reaction, and still others suggesting he may be positioning himself for a reality TV comeback centered on the revival of plural marriage, a move that would not only reshape the family's future, but could also secure his relevance at a time when the spotlight has increasingly shifted toward Christine's thriving new life, Janelle's empowering self-transformation, and Meri's unexpected romantic glow-up. The idea that Kody might seek another wife as a way to prove he is still desirable, capable of maintaining a plural household, and spiritually guided has been met with a mix of amusement and outrage by fans who have watched the Brown patriarch spiral into what many describe as a season of crisis, making the possibility of a secret wedding both shocking and strangely consistent with the unpredictable choices he has made since the family fractured. Regardless of what the truth ultimately reveals, one thing is certain: this swirling storm of accusations, tears, mystery, and emotional upheaval has breathed new life into the sister wives narrative, leaving fans more invested, more divided, and more desperate for answers than ever before, as they cling to every new rumor, every speculative post, and every cryptic social media update from anyone remotely connected to the Browns, waiting for the moment when the truth, whatever it may be, finally bursts into the open and changes everything all over again.